concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's what we know.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. It is now official. Canada has its first confirmed case of the new strain of coronavirus.
Indoor gyms and fitness centers will be closed.
Mandatory face mask bylaws.
A recent survey by the Canadian Federation of Independent Business warned it was likely that more than 180,000 small businesses across the country would not make it through this pandemic.
We just purchased we actually purchased Gravity Fitness. We're renaming it Iron Energy, and we're having our first staff meeting here tonight with the whole squad. There's me and all the other owners, so it's gonna be sick. I'm super pumped.
I've been getting that forever. A bunch of people usually have that mentality, right? Where, oh, you're young, you don't know anything. You're young, you don't know what it's like to own a gym, or you shouldn't be owning a gym, or you shouldn't have a business, or you shouldn't be doing these things because you don't have any life experience. But I just block that out as much as I can because I've already lived through things that people can't even imagine.
We're looking at the ideas of what everyone said is you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail. Well, we thank them because we're here standing in front of you today with putting that all to rest about how people can be profitable during COVID, how people can live their best life during COVID, how people can be athletic and healthier during COVID. You guys, it was one of the worst things that people could have said was to say that we're gonna fail because we're not leaving.
Thing on?
It's on.
Oh shit, okay. Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian here, and can we start again?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking. Yo, so we're here, it's day one. We have our first staff meetings tonight, so we just purchased, we actually purchased Gravity Fitness. We're renaming it Iron Energy, and we're having our first staff meeting here tonight with the whole squad. There's me and all the other owners, so it's gonna be sick. I'm super pumped, and we're currently, it's 6:20, and we're just waiting for the staff meeting at 6:30. So I can already tell we're getting looks from members because we're walking around the gym with cameras, and it's gonna be a new thing, but it's gonna be fucking fun. We're doing both. Oh shit, okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Oh fuck, I have gum in my mouth.
It's stuck in my throat. It's stuck in my throat.
What's going on, guys? My name is Brian Mark, and I'm one of the owners here at Iron Energy Gym. So for me, fitness, I fell in love with fitness around 13 years old. My family, when I was younger, we didn't really have good exercise or eating habits. For me personally, I didn't play any sports when I was younger, and so I got into fitness when I was like 13 years old. I just stepped on the scale for when I was 13, and I was like 50 pounds heavier than I wanted to be, so I started going for runs, exercising, eating right, and from that point I just fell in love with it. So my goal in life was to be a pro athlete, and by the time I got to like 18, 19, I realized that that just wasn't gonna happen. And even if it did happen, I wasn't gonna make a lot of money, so I just stayed working out, stayed just on my fitness game, and I started bartending part-time. So yeah, went into bartending for a little bit. That was a few years, and obviously for bartending, it's fun at first when you're in the nightclub scene, but you can get carried off on the wrong path very easily. So I was hanging out with people that were partying all the time. I was partying all the time. Drinking turned into drugs, had a serious addiction, and then that was when I basically decided to cut myself off from everything, isolate myself, and start working back on my fitness goals. So it's like a brief little backstory. So when Brett first approached me with the gym, I literally thought about it for 15 seconds, and my gut was like, this is fucking awesome. And I was like, I'm all in. And so I knew that I was in right away, but Cole De Silva is my best friend and business partner, and I didn't want to do this big of a move without him. And so when I talked to Brett, I was like, dude, I love it, but the only condition is that Cole has to be involved because he's my best friend and my business partner. I want to do everything with him. So I was all in right away.
Dude, so it's coming together nicely. As you can see, dude, look, all of this fucking equipment is already gone. This gym is transforming so rapidly. We're just moving fast. These walls are already painted. We're moving the entire upstairs. It's just it's coming together, man. All right, so next moves up here. We're pulling all of that cardio equipment down. We're gonna put it all up here, and this entire section is gonna be a cardio area. We think that like the gym before, the way it was structured is this was like some cardio, there was some cardio down there's some cardio in that room. We just want it all in one place. Everybody here doing cardio, jamming out, you know what I mean? Son, all of this equipment needs to move over here. Okay, cool.
Give me some insight here. Are you excited about the gym? What do you think of the progress so far?
I am. So this is actually the first gym that I ever started personal training at. So I ran classes in that little room over there. So the fact that we now own this space is, I don't have words for it. I'm super fucking excited. Oh my God, I'm so pathetic. I'm working. Nice work, guys. I'm eating food, sorry.
Yeah, right here, you gotta leave space, so it's gotta be level with this. You wanna move
So Iron Energy to me is a physical form of the online work that we've been putting in. Iron Energy to me is like a community. It's a family. Iron Energy is what happens when you take a bunch of powerful people and you put them together and you focus them on one direction. Like our physical gym is a representation of like a bunch of people creating a vision and making it come to life. Because like this gym, like you guys are gonna see the transformation. Like we took this gym from like literally like hospital piss yellow walls to this like amazing facility on the inside, completely renovated it, like tore down some walls, brought in new equipment, and like all of it was made possible because all of us functioned together as a unit. So like I'm running the social media marketing side of it, like Brett and Cole are like managing the inside of the gym, like Amy's handling the operations, Kirsten has a massive community of people that she brings into this gym, and so I think that all of those things combined is making this like powerful like entity. And I think for us it's just like we want to use our gym as a facility to like give back to the community, to inspire other people to pursue their dreams, because if we can be like this group of people, this group of entrepreneurs, and come together in a time as challenging as COVID and work together as a functioning unit to create something as powerful as Iron Energy, and then being able to give back to the community on such a massive level, like we want to use this gym as like an opportunity to show people what's actually possible.
What's going on, guys? So the last time you guys were in here, we had a bunch of different things set up here. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the updates to the gym now and take you guys through a progressive tour of what's happening. So we'll start here. This used to be our supplement wall. As you can see, there's no longer any supplements over here. So we're currently installing some black box meal prep fridges. So we will be showing you guys the updates as those come in. Right now, it's just an empty space. Over here, I'm gonna pull down my mask so you can hear me. This is gonna be 2 supplement stack walls here. So we're working on stacking those a little bit higher. And we want this entire back wall to just be like supplement shelves, and we just wanna stack supplement shelves around, and we wanna have like a wide variety of supplements available for people. We're working on our shake bar as well, so we currently picked up all the ingredients. The next step is to make the shakes, make sure that the shakes don't suck. Once you know that the shakes don't suck, we're gonna put up menus on the TV. So we're gonna have, there's gonna be one menu that's gonna be like a sliding, rotating menu. And then we're gonna have the other one that's literally, you put it on there and it's just like a standing one place menu that has the macros, the protein, the calorie, the fats, all of it. Okay, so the next thing I wanna show you is this right here that I'm about to point to was literally a wall. So come here. This was a big wall. Now it's not a wall. So we took down this entire section right here. Our plan is to put in like some stretching mats here and make this like a foam rolling area. But right now, because we don't have our new equipment yet, we just put our old equipment here. We're gonna end up selling off this stuff. And all of this is gonna be a stretching mat area. And all of the new equipment is gonna be all over here. So right now, it's just a holding place for all of our current equipment. Okay, so I'm pulling down my mask so I can talk to you guys. Right now, as it stands, this is what this part of the gym looks like. However, in the next 35 to 40 days, we're gonna be installing a giant red turf here. So the next time you guys come in here, you're gonna be able to see a turf that's gonna go from here to that HVAC pipe over there. It's gonna be nice and long. We want people to be able to do tire flips, sled pushes, all that good stuff. We want to have a turf, an athletic turf, for people to be able to do some like, you know, that kind of stuff. I'm really excited right now. I want to show you guys the paint because I feel like from this position you'll be able to see the entire gym. So if you turn to the left here, you'll see some red walls. What we wanted to do with the gym is we wanted to contrast it with like black, red, and white. So here we've got red walls. We made the poles red as well. So all the poles are painted red. This wall over here we painted black, and then this one we painted white. Now, I'm really excited because this is the perfect vantage point. That wall right there is going to be a giant mural wall. So we have a graffiti artist that's coming in this week. Is going to be starting on the mural wall. We'll kind of film the creation so you guys can see it come to life. We're going to get like a giant Iron Energy like graffiti design. It's going to be on the wall. Our goal is to have a place where people like come and they're like, yo, that graffiti is sick. I want to take pictures with that. You guys want to see something cool? Ready? Watch this. This used to be a wall. Now it's not. Now we've got an entire cardio section up here. So our vision with this is we wanted all the cardio equipment in one place. Before this, what had happened is we had all of the cardio, some of the cardio equipment downstairs, some of the cardio equipment upstairs. We wanted to make it so that this upstairs was the cardio and downstairs was for working out. So people come over here, they do their cardio. I actually like it a lot better because when you come over here, you're able to actually see that, you're able to see the gym. So when you're doing cardio, you can actually look over and you're able to see the gym while you're doing your cardio. So I think it personally makes it look a little bit better. There's something I want to show you guys. So this is one of the visions we had for the gym is all of us are active on social media, and for me, as somebody who's constantly creating content, one thing I really enjoy is having like a really good visual to take a photo with. I actually will drive around looking for different spots to take photos. So for me, having this in the gym was super important, and I know that there's everyone on the Iron Energy staff feels the exact same way. We wanted to have something that was like a pole, so come check this out. Boom. Now this is currently being built still. It's in the process of being built, but right now we're working on getting like a giant graffiti wall. So the plan is that this is gonna say Iron Energy, and it's gonna be camo colors right here, and then we're gonna put a lion head over here. We haven't decided yet if the lion head is gonna be roaring or if it's just gonna be like sitting straight on. We're still kind of chatting about it, but it's gonna be a lion head here, some camo, and then it's just gonna say Iron Energy across it. So this part right here is also gonna be part of the mural. This is actually the coolest part because we wanna make sure that this is like photo worthy, you know? We want people to be able to take photos in front of here. My goal, like my vision for this is I want people to travel here to take photos with the wall, right? I want this to be like a representation of what Iron Energy is about. That's what this is for me.
So what we're doing right now is I'm tearing off all this rubber because from the edge of the wall here all the way into the corner we're laying down red turf today. So in 2:30, so apparently within like the next 30 to 45 minutes we're supposed to get all the turf in. And we're laying down like I want to say crimson red, but it's more like the red on the wall. And it's going to be bright red turf so people can do sled pushes and athletic work on the ground. But first we got to get all the rubber up because the turf needs to be installed on the ground, and then it needs to set for 24 hours or 48 hours or so. So I'm fucking happy.
What's up guys, my name is Cole De Silva. I'm one of the owners at Iron Energy. So I was an iron worker for 4 to 5 years. I'd always been into fitness, but I wasn't really dedicated to it. And then I kind of fell into addiction. So I got addicted to Percocets when I was around 23 years old, and lasted for quite a long time. Reached a point where I was spiraling out of control and I wanted to better my life, so I started to work out a little bit more. After around 6 to 7 months of working out consistently, I actually met Brian Mark, who's another owner here, who helped me train for my first fitness competition. Ended up doing 3 shows, winning all 3 first and overalls, and just became a fitness coach and then on to a business mentor. I was actually driving to Anytime Fitness, all right, Anytime Fitness in Cochrane, Alberta, and Brian calls me. All right, I answer the phone and it went a little bit different than our normal conversations. Usually it's just like, hey, how you doing? But right off the bat, he's like, I gotta ask you something, and it's gonna sound crazy. I was like, okay. I'm like, well, what is it? After a couple seconds, he turns around and he's like, well, I just got approached by Brett and Amy and they wanna buy a gym. And they're asking us to invest in the gym and kind of become partners. What do you think about that? That's basically the whole conversation. So I went full panic mode. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, well, how much do they want? What are we investing in it? What's the gym called? How big is it? Does it have equipment? Like, my brain just started going everywhere. But no joke, I think after maybe half an hour of thinking about it, I was all in, because it just kind of sparked and reignited that dream as a kid of wanting to own a gym. I've had that nickname since I was a kid. So I actually have 2 older siblings and 2 younger siblings, and we were basically brought up in a little bit of a rougher household. All of us went through a lot when we were younger, and we all kind of developed this just straight up mentality where whether you want to hear it or you don't, you're going to get told what you want to, or what you need to hear regardless. And it's just kind of stuck with me throughout my entire life. And when I started to become a fitness coach and now a business mentor, like in the 10K Coaching Academy, I just rolled out that personality into my coaching and I became the tough love king. Honestly, when it comes down to dealing with the negative feedback, being so young and being a gym owner, I just try to cut out as much as I can. I've been getting that forever. A bunch of people usually have that mentality, right? Where, oh, you're young, you don't know anything. You're young, you don't know what it's like to own a gym, or you shouldn't be owning a gym, or you shouldn't have a business, or you shouldn't be doing these things because you don't have any life experience. And honestly, I always say it, and a bunch of people who actually know me personally understand it, that I've already lived a full life by the time I was like 16 to 17 years old. I left my house at 14. I've been through things that people can't even fucking imagine. So people can have their opinions, people can have like criticism based off of the fact that I now own a gym at 27 years old and we have another company as well and everything's thriving. But I just block it out as much as I can because I've already lived through things that people can't even imagine. I needed to embrace who I was and I needed to block out the white noise because a lot of people are gonna try to drag you down. A lot of people are going to try to say that you can't do something based on their own self-limiting beliefs. But I know who the fuck I am. Right, I've been through a lot and I'm gonna push through and I'm gonna succeed because it's what I do. Right, this is what I'm used to. So if I was to give any advice to somebody who's young, trying to embrace great things in life and have to learn how to cut out all the white noise, would be to embrace who the fuck you are.
Hey, what up? It's kind of a bitch anyways. Thank you, Bill.
What up, fam?
Okay. Because the turf needs to sit on the ground. Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, all the way from the corner is what Alex is telling me. Corner, all the way to that corner. To that corner. 2 rubbers, I'm coming in. That's what Alex just told me. So I don't know that 100%, so that's why I'm starting in the middle.
I'm gonna say Alex. I don't think she knows what she's talking about. No, it's gonna be to the white post. It's not gonna be to the corner.
It's not gonna be all the way to the corner? Okay, that's why I haven't pulled it all yet. We'll start him here. Little toe stuck in there.
Watch your toes.
They fucking hit a water line at their last job. They hit a water line, so there's fucking water flooding the guy's lawn. So they're gonna be here tomorrow morning first thing.
Whatever. He's bringing the caution tape anyways. So we'll just tape off this area, stay the fuck off the concrete.
Yeah. But one thing we do need to do is create a pathway for tonight, for 8 o'clock, because I can't do this by myself tonight. I gotta come back. Because we gotta get all that equipment out tonight.
Can we put that equipment on here so we can move it out?
I'm not. We're not. No, they paid for the equipment. They know that they're bringing a bunch of guys, and they're moving that equipment out. Okay, so I'm not lifting fucking anything tonight. I'm gonna end up lifting. I know.
Okay, so are you sure? Can I come and film that? Because I guarantee you're gonna move it.
I know. The last time the guy's like, "Hey man, I'm here to get a cable machine." I'm like, "You brought 2 people?" Okay, fuck it.
Fred's like, "I'm not lifting anything." He's like, "Okay, I'll be lifting everything."
Fucking nice, bro.
Hey guys, my name is Brett Godin. I'm the owner of Iron Energy, and also this is myself and my wife, and we own Phoenix Fitness.
Hi, I'm Amy. I don't want to say Webster.
Why'd you fuck it up already?
Because I'm going to be a Godin. Can I say Godin?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Amy Webster, also known as Amy Godin. I am one of the owners here at Iron Energy and also co-owner of Phoenix Fitness.
So how Amy and I met, honestly, was a long time ago. I used to train at a place in town on Lakeshore, and I got a phone call from this girl, and she reached out saying that, you know, she was heavily into fitness, who was really excited to get started, but she was kind of lost in her current setup and her current plan. So I met her for coffee. We sat down. I met her lovely little son, Preston, who I've now moved into being my little guy. And yeah, it started from there, where we specifically chatted about her goals. We trained together for a couple years. I remember moving Amy into training with me and making her cry multiple times, changing her training style. But that's how Amy and I met.
Yeah, so to keep that short and sweet, he was my coach for many years and my training partner, and then from there it went from like training partner to romantic relationship, and now we are here together years later. So
as Amy and I moved over to the west side, we needed a new home gym. I've always wanted to own a gym, but you know, the cards were never going to be laid out in front of us the way that they were during COVID. So what I did is Amy and I did a couple trials throughout the west side, and we ended up coming into Gravity Fitness. Taking a look at it, the gym had the right bones and structure, but it had no flow, it had no consistency, it had no life, it had no energy, So what I decided to do is talk to Amy a little bit about possibility about telling our story a little bit more. So I set up a meeting with the owners who we met here when we came in to train, and they wanted a consultation with us, and understanding originally they wanted to hire us for fitness coaches, which then transitioned to an office meeting where they showed us their books and we went through everything, and they said, well, what do you think our business needs? And Amy and I literally at the same time looked at each other and we said, we're gonna buy your business. So she kind of secretly knew in sync that the time was now, that my dream was coming to fruition, and it was the go time. So some of the biggest struggles I had to face, honestly, was moving into the online space with the little lack of knowledge that I have to move into social media. That's where I hired Brian Mark. Honestly, he's become a best friend. He's a great influence in the industry, and he's literally not all talk, he's all action. So the guy goes all in on everything, which I'm very similar mindset. So we vibe very, very well, and he allowed my business to really drive through. And if I rewind a little bit on that, before I went into the online space, I didn't have a path. I just knew I had a gift and idea and what I was very good at, but the struggles I overcame was how to get my message out to the audiences without, you know, watering down my product, but staying firm in who I am, and not being an influencer in the space, but being an icon in the space and somebody that people could look up to, so that we can deliver them the knowledge and the passion in the industry that people needed to hear, not the watered down version, the fucking authentic side that people need to really hear, the real raw material. And that's what really allowed Phoenix to prosper, allowed us to move into this position that we have with financial, to move into the gym with a team and a family that we love to have this energy with.
I think another one of my big fears, especially being a single mom for so long, was the fear of failure. When I finished working at UniLaw and I kind of gave up that career, again, I always knew I needed to be helping people, and I had something to give, but I had no idea like how to do it properly. And obviously for a long time, Brett and I were together as a couple. I would help him on the back end. I would help send programs and contracts and things. But again, I was very on the back end of things. And unfortunately, one of the jobs that I was working, or fortunately now, I ended up getting laid off. And at that point in time, our business was doing well, Phoenix Fitness was doing really well, but it wasn't doing exceptional. And at that point in time, Brett and I kind of had a conversation and we're like, okay, well either Amy, you can go back to work or you can come into our business and actually go all in. And for a long time, I was still kind of dabbling and like, oh yeah, I'm all in, I'm all in, I'm all in. And then honestly, hired Brian Mark again. And one of the big things he said is like, you have to go all in. And I remember one of his trainings that he did is like literally like at some point you need to step into that greatness. Unfortunately at that time COVID had hit and we had 140 online clients-ish, give or take a little bit, and all the gyms shut down. And when all the gyms shut down, we had so many messages being like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And in that moment, it was like, Brett, I think this is my moment to actually like step up. And it scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh my God, what if I fail? What if I can't do this? What if I'm not successful? What if all these people are staring at me and I'm not what they expect me to be? And that fear was like so real for me. And thank God for Brett, because he sat there and he was just like, hey, you got this, you can do it. And even if you fail, it's okay. You're gonna get back up and you're gonna keep going. And so we did, and it was like the best decision.
Same side of it, yeah. We had that hard topic where myself, I was always in control of my business. And for me, it was just like, it was still, I loved the hell out of her, but at the same time, it was a piece of my puzzle that I'd put together the whole way, and I was willing to share the rest of the puzzle to finish it off. And now we're here where we are. So that fear of failure was on my end as well. As are people still gonna love the hard ass coaching and the actual result side, or are they gonna get a, you know, I didn't know, I was in toss up, but at that time I also remember a specific saying, because I was doing a Tony Robbins course, and it said, you know, if you want the result that you're going for, and his quote is, you gotta burn the boats. If you want the island, you gotta burn the boats. And I was like, we're fucking all in, let's go. So people in all over said, you're gonna fail 1,000 times over. I can't believe you're buying a gym during COVID. Are you stupid? Like, I can't wait to watch you fail. You guys, these are haters, and they just fueled our success because we knew our vision and we knew our authentic true self was what was ready to be accomplished. All we did is use that as internal motivation to build you the product that's standing before you today.
And I think honestly for us it was like using COVID as an example. If we can be successful and profitable during like one of the worst economic times, what can happen when COVID isn't here? If we can build a business, if we can build an empire, and honestly buying the gym during COVID was financially a great decision for us because it wasn't an economic like downturn. So for us, it was like, okay, this isn't our opportunity. We can afford to do this now. We have the people, we have the partners, everyone is on board with this. And if we can make this work now, imagine what we can do when this is all over. So for us, it was like a blessing. So everyone was looking at it as a negative, and we're like, man, this is actually a blessing for us because I know, and we all know, that if we can do this now, nothing can stop us in the future.
So when we're looking at the ideas of what everyone said is you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail, you're gonna fail, well, we thank them because we're here standing in front of you today with putting that all to rest about how people can be profitable during COVID, how people can live their best life during COVID, how people can be athletic and healthier during COVID. You guys, it was one of the worst things that people could have said was to say that we're gonna fail because we're not leaving.
So you guys wanna hear a funny story? Okay, two funny stories. Number one, funny story number one, we sold all of our equipment and we told the person to pick it up tomorrow because our new equipment was supposed to be here on the 11th. But turns out that there was a delay in shipping, so we sold all of our equipment and we're just not gonna have a bunch of equipment for a week. Oops. So that's one. Funny story number two is we pulled out all of the concrete, or all the mats, because the trip was supposed to arrive, and now it's not here for today, so now we just gotta bump the concrete. What's going on, guys? So we are here and it is moving day. So I've been here since around 7 o'clock this morning. The gym is closed down today, so we're just basically closed down the whole facility. We had to move all of the old equipment out and all of the new equipment in. and we're currently in the process of like organizing the entire gym. So yeah, it's crazy. We've got a couple of storage lockers right here. So this guy right here, this store box has a bunch of our old equipment in it, and then this fucking giant ass semi has all of our brand new equipment, and we actually have 2 semis, not 1, but 2 semis full. So it's gonna be a big day. Lots of moving shit. I'm excited.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check.
And this locks it. Yeah. So you like load it up like crazy and then you fucking pull the lock and fucking ooh. It feels good, bro. It's so nice.
Have you seen a vertical leg press before?
I've never fucking done it. Oh, the vertical I've never done it.
Straight up, straight down.
Oh, that feels good, eh? I was so excited, bro. Oh my god, that feels good.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, that's so exciting right now.
That's fucking cool as fuck.
Need it, I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the
and we also have 2 storage containers that are full of the equipment that we're taking out. So it's basically moving it out of the way. And this, we've got this semi truck here. We also have another semi truck that's coming. It should be coming fucking pretty much in a minute now. Yeah. With another, an entirely new full thing of shit. We've been here since like 7:30, and I feel like we've kind of made some dents, but it's got a lot.
Been a lot of weight in it.
There's a lot more shit to set out too, man. Like we got to get it all in, and we got to load the plates, and we got to get it operational by fucking midnight tonight if we're going.
Oh, I'm here telling you guys.
Oh really? Yeah. Oh cool, that's awesome. Yeah.
To the very end.
To the very end.
Swing my way out. Yep.
Okay, bring it in.
And down.
Better than a fucking 4-5, boys. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. And we got the fucking tiny.
We put the sissy squat.
Sissy squat's tiny.
So squat rack, belt squat.
Belt squat's gonna go there. We have another 45 or 45.
We put it right beside.
Yeah,
because I thought about the glute shit that we put out against the wall.
Well, we can always go glutes right through here. Like we can spread glutes.
You can almost just throw. Well, that's the second. Don't you want it somewhere? They're not in the middle of everyone.
Well, that's why I'm thinking have all your like compound shit around the outside.
Guys, we have to put our big movements. Yes, right. We have to put our big movements. So belt squat, it's gonna go to the actual 45-degree sled, which is dual. Okay, that's gonna go here. The belt squat, 45-degree, and then we have some hamstrings, and then the accessories and stuff like in the glutes and shit.
Yeah, I know we might have not wanted the glute shit in the middle, but it's going there now.
That's feeling that makes sense.
It's gonna happen.
You said that the other day.
They got an equipment list. All of this.
Based off of like the big
This is insane. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Belt squat in the corner, squat rack over here. We could do the sissy squat, you can stick anywhere. Doesn't matter.
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings on me, my success
Fucking leg curl. Oh, it's like on the ground. Oh, it's right.
Why was that easier last time?
We weren't trying.
How's it looking, bro? It's looking good. I'm honestly exhausted as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been like working 12 to 14 hour days every day this week. I used to always get up at 3:15 in the morning. Woke up at 3:15 this morning, and my entire body was like, nope! Back to bed, slept for another hour. Body was like, nope! Literally slept until like 6 a.m. this morning. We're going hard, man. It's like been super like mentally, physically, emotionally exhausting, but it's starting to come to life. It feels really good. This equipment is fucking looking fresh, dude. It looks so new, so fresh. It's like still surreal that this is my gym. It's fucked up. This is my bitch. My fucking gym. I own this shit. Dang. Alright guys, so we got the second semi-truck pulled up. Not gonna lie, it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We're all a little bit exhausted, we're all a little bit tired, but we're about to catch a second wave because we got a bunch of fucking brand new equipment coming in.
Yeah. They probably realized they needed a lot more room.
Yeah. They wouldn't have been. Yo guys, this gym is gonna look absolutely insane once it's all done. We're currently in the process of getting everything all set up. The second semi is literally halfway to getting unpacked. We've got like 15 people that are from Kelowna and just like helping us out. So this gym is gonna look sick once it's all done. Let's fucking go.
Honestly, like seeing everything for the first time is kind of surreal. So like having everything come together, a lot of people, like when me and Brian were talking about the gym, when I was talking to everybody else about the gym, we've talked about this so many times, it's insane. Like even when I was a kid, I remember joking around with my brothers, because I have 3 brothers and 1 sister, joking around with my friends that I wanted a gym, right? I feel like every guy says that once in his life when he's younger. Like it'd be great to own a gym, and the fact that this opportunity just kind of like came into my lap out of nowhere, complete left field, like what was it, 4 or 5 months ago now, and now it's been done. Like we got the mural done, we got the leg day section. That's no joke. We had a tech come here and he said that he's been doing this for 15 years, and he said this is the best leg day section, best equipment that he's ever seen in a gym, period. So I feel like surreal is the best way to explain it, because honestly it's just a little bit overwhelming right now. It sucks because obviously I'm the only owner here that doesn't live here, so tomorrow Julia and myself have to fly back to Alberta, but I'm just super happy, man. Like it looks fucking amazing right now. Everything's coming together. I know that the members are gonna absolutely love it. We open in a couple hours for everybody, and I'm super fucking happy with it.
All right, so we got all the equipment in. Now it's like finishing touches. So the quotes going up on the wall are basically one of the last things that we need to do inside of the gym, and to like decal it out. So we're putting a quote up here that says giving up is not an option. Over in that room, we're putting a quote that says no pain, no gain. We're putting triangles on the wall. Progress, that perfection is going on that wall over there. So like we're basically putting on the fucking finishing touches, yo.
Our vision here is to bring in this passion of what we do, who we are, to life. So we've walked through tons. We brought you guys through the construction, the equipment reload. Now we're putting up the quotes on the wall. Our finishing touches on this building, you guys. We've put everything sweat equity to blood, literally blood, sweat, and tears, because we had some heartaches throughout this whole process. And we put everything into this, guys. We went all in. We decided fuck COVID, and we were literally going to dive in full tilt, all in at this, and give it the best shot we possibly can. And now we're flourishing. Now, you guys, we're bringing our vision to life. We have nothing but positive feedback about what we're doing, who we are, and what we're about. And it's our family. It's everything we're about. And everyone in here is family. We treat everybody as such. There's no bullying. There's no disrespect. It's only honesty, loyalty, integrity, and respect.
Yo, it's funny because this guy's super humble, but he's actually the operations behind the whole fucking thing. I'm just the guy that fucking yaps.
So how it all began, you guys. So I'm a 13-year sports science background. I've always had a passion. I've always had a vision for building a gym. But every gym we went to, there was always something missing. There was always a part of the puzzle that wasn't there. There was always something that didn't exist. So what we wanted to do is basically cross that off all the board. We wanted to dot all the I's, we wanted to cross all the T's and make sure that nothing was missed. I'm talking like racks for this turf. So when you unrack your barbell, you can do barbell walking lunges without having to create an awkward movement for yourself. I'm talking about lighting, down lighting, so you get the best lighting for yourself to do your social media, to get the best lighting so you look the best. We want to create the best pieces of equipment in North America that light up your fucking workouts to be the best they possibly can be. Bring your physique to life, and also the rest of the demographic can bring this to life. So my passion when I built this gym was literally nailing it in the first shot, was bringing this excellence to life that had the ability to cross everything off everyone's bucket list of a wow factor, appearance of when they come in of holy shit, you guys did it. So that was my vision. I wanted people to walk through this door, feel welcomed, be positive, and also have their mind fucking blown as soon as they open that door. And we created just that. So one of the non-negotiables that we had to put in this gym was literally this massive piece of red turf with our logo, with our stamp on it of exactly who we are. So it's marked with distances, so people can stationary lunge. They can obviously use this beautiful sled here that we purchased from Atlantis. They can do different shit in this gym that's not just your standard gym, that's, you know, a push-pull. We wanted to create a vision of exactly what we are looking for and then bring it to life. And this turf stands out as one of the most dominant
pieces of Iron Energy. Moving forward, we hand-picked select equipment that nobody in North America has. We designed this Atlantis-based gym. I picked this gym specifically because no one has it. Atlantis is a Canadian-built company. It also is the most universally usable company, and it's a playground for anybody who's in the bodybuilding, functional fitness, or exercise selection of whatever they want to without having the body get put in any ranges of motion that cause pain or interruption. It's smooth, it glides easy, and it's absolutely uninterrupted in the process of the well-being of health. So this is gonna blow your mind. This is literally, from the Atlantis himself, the #1 gym in North America. Why? You ask why. We built it, you're gonna come check it out. Squat racks, we have all the way, come over here first. We have the only one right now in Canada of the inverted leg press, the upside down inverted leg press. Absolutely massive for glute hamstring development. Also extremely good for glutes. Ladies seem to love this. The gentlemen, don't forget your booty. Okay, moving forward here, we have the one and only belt squat that's available here. This is an absolutely amazing tool because oftentimes in what we do in exercise science, most people can't get under a bar without having impingement or range of motion that's difficult. So Brian throws the belt on here. What he's gonna do is latch in and create the belt squat.
I love this machine, bro.
Smooth gliding, puts all of the force directly into the quads and glutes, or exactly where you want them.
Literally,
and it takes away all of the pressure of loading a bar onto the spine. So anybody who has shoulder issues or impingement problems can jump on this machine and learn to squat again pain-free, and also blow their shit out of their legs.
Dude, literally, yeah, this machine, I wasn't able to squat for like years just because like I pinched something in my lower back. Getting this machine, fucking like, dude, it's like, I haven't been able to squat heavy in so long. It's fucking amazing.
It's functional.
Yeah, I love it. Yes, I'm selling my own gym, all right?
Everything you do is movement-based and functional for bodies, personal bodies mechanics. This is what's gonna allow growth into the person's goal. So if you're moving a selection of a machine, say for example a squat, and you're actually basically in a good morning, you're not getting the movement. Personally, I'm 6'4", a squat doesn't work with my mechanics. The belt squat was the easiest choice for me because it allows me to glide in a perfect position. I can sit back into my heels, no hands on the bar, and glide up and down with absolutely no problem. Moving over here is probably one of my favorite machines. It's the Pendulum swing squat. This machine here will dramatically humble you in the sense that you're using a swing motion with the glide of Atlantis. Feet are positioned into a neutral stance, and your quads and your glutes take an absolute beating in this. So you're looking at a machine, and again, you guys, that has not been used in anywhere in Canada at this time yet. Ladies love this. It's a glute thrust. It's one of our personal favorites here. So it's a loaded machine. Again, pretty standard for you ladies. Pulls up onto the hip, feet low to the ground, drop your ass to the basement, ass up to the roof, create your motions. Coming in here, we have the individual leg press. So again, you guys, unilateral leg position. We can load high or low on the bars depending on which area of the leg you want to move. Again, each one moves individually. So nice and smooth, isolating single movements in your quads. Very, very smooth machine. Again, one of my favorites is the pivot press. So I use this in a high and wide stance. Brian fucking handles shit. This is exactly why I let Brian handle.
Yeah, that wasn't loud.
Brian, don't do the others.
As you smash
Honestly, if we go back and do it differently too, I think I would have like wanted to see, because all of us just jumped at it and we didn't really have a handle on like all of the legal paperwork right away. It took us a while to get that. Like a month later when we got smacked with like this is how much your rent is actually going to be, we're like, fuck. Yeah. Right? Remember that?
Yeah, I think if we didn't come in so fucking horny, I think we would have stepped back and saw the numbers that we were going to peek in at first. And so it didn't actually give us like a whoa. Because yeah, we got blindsided a couple times, but again, we pivoted, we adapted to it. The gym's been profitable. Also, I think taking our own passion out of like, why the fuck don't you like our gym, out of the equation, I think would have been another good thing. Because relaying that to members was like, what do you mean you don't like this gym? Like, we built this amazing facility and you're mad about like an old calf machine.
You know, like there's a lot of things like that. I think we could have handled a lot of members' problems a little easier if we released our ego of like how much we love and built into, put our time and sweat into this gym. I think we could have handled a few situations differently in that sense, but it is our character and it is our gym, it is our passion, it's what we believe in, and if you're not part of that vibe, there's the door.
I think one of the things we've done really well is just maintain like how authentic we are to like who we are. You know, because like we've had some people been like, oh, we don't like how much you swear, or we don't like how loud you are, or we don't like the music, but it's like, that's just like who we are. And we haven't really apologized for that. And been like, oh, sorry, like we'll revert to the music that you like. It's like, that's the energy. I think that's one of the things we've done really well.
Yeah, nor should we have to apologize for who we are. We're not put on this earth to, you know, fall in line in the pecking order and fall in line with the other sheeps. You know, we're here to make a statement. We're here to leave a legacy, and we're here to leave our biggest imprint on the Okanagan Valley, possibly Canada-wide, with what we believe a gym should actually accelerate its, like, what a gym should look like.
We want to be the best. We'll fucking say it. I want to be the best in Canada.
Honestly, I believe now, once the equipment's landed and seeing how well we do as a team, my expectations were high, and they have definitely even pushed past that. So I'm super proud of how much everyone has like stepped up. Also, like I said, Brian and Kirsten and Cole with the marketing side has been fantastic. Morgan, my right-hand guy on the other side with operations, and Amy in the gym. Like, it's just been, everyone's got their super strength and superpowers, and the gym has definitely been a dream come true, where it's allowed us all to really just put our sweat equity into this and bring it to life. And now so yeah, I believe truly it superseded our expectations of where we wanted to be. But now that we see where we've helped our come, we're not done yet. We have more we want to do. And that's the truth. And there is more coming, 100%, and it's not done yet. So are we at where we want to be? No, but we're damn close.
I make it hit like a drop kick, cause I got the key like a locksmith. Think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me and 40 lights a wreck.
Okay, so let's talk about the vision. What's the vision moving forward for Iron Energy?
I don't know, to keep it in simple terms, the vision for Iron Energy is to be the best fucking gym in Canada / North America, period.
Bro, I want to change the world. Straight up. Like, man, I think that the impact that one person can have on the world is absolutely significant. Like, if you think about my story, right? Like, I went through my adversity and I overcame my addiction and I started my own business, and the amount of people that I've been able to impact individually as one person, with my podcasts, with my live streams, with this documentary, with my fitness coaching business where I had 7 trainers that were working for me, and then now I'm impacting all of them, and then they're impacting their clients, and then their clients are going out and they're impacting other people. I'm one fucking person, dude. One. I want to die, and when I pass away, I want people to be like, that was the dude that changed my fucking life. Like, I met that dude and my life was never different. It was never the same after I talked to that guy. That's what I want to fucking do.
On December 22nd, the province announced new health measures that ordered fitness facilities to close until January 18th. Owners of Iron Energy Fitness Center in West Kelowna say they are staying open despite public health orders.
Free BC! Free BC! What the government is doing, they're shutting down the gyms. When we're fighting for mental health, we're the only people fighting for the community. Gyms are essential!
And guess what? Interior Health came in the middle of the night.
Iron Energy Gym in West Kelowna is under fire once again as Interior Health is seeking a court injunction against the gym after they've continued to defy public health orders.
Because we are staying open. We got served with a closure order.
And we're not backing down. I know that we've talked about the big fight, but now it's here. It's tomorrow.
Lawyer I just talked to on the phone told us that if we're going to war with the government, it's going to be like it's going to be $100,000 fight. just a start.
I'm gonna fight for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna fight for you.
You guys just got out of the meeting, and it was a challenging one for sure. It was a big decision, but I also just need to make sure that it's just not a stupid decision. Excited, I feel like this is the right move. I think it's a big risk, but I'm all for it and I'm ready for it.
Heavy heart that Amy and I will no longer be with Iron Energy anymore. Brian wants to step into this role and run Iron Energy.
So I just committed to owning 75% of the shares of Iron Energy.